Hello and welcome to your Story My Inspiration podcast, episode 3. If you missed 2 previous episodes, I encourage you to look up on my YouTube channel, Rosine D. Kamugisha. I'm gonna spell it out. Rosine, Rosine D, then Kamugisha, Kamugisha. Rosine D. Kamugisha. For those of you who are really new here and just tuned in, my name is Rosine and I am from East Africa. Today's topic is culture shock. Many immigrants are challenged by a new culture when they move abroad. In case of what I went through, I moved from Africa and landed in New York. I know, huge change, right? If you are listening to this now, maybe you just moved to a new country. Trust me, I have been there. Somebody's went through the same thing. This platform is for you. I'm gonna share my experience and you can contact me to share yours. By the way, my social media account, if you wanna follow me, my Instagram is Rosie ROSY-KAMU, Rosie Kam. Facebook, Rosie ROSY, then KAM. So you can look up on my social media and see the previous episodes. Listen to them. Well, let's get back to culture shock. It's real and it's not the easiest challenge to handle. Trust me. Remember the challenges I talked about in the previous episodes, including language barrier, and I gave you some tips to improve communication skills. Another significant challenge that many immigrants face is culture shock. I can imagine you saying right now, "Don't even get me started." Oh yeah. It's a real thing. There is no joke about it. We all have been there. Staring in a new city, things like, wow, why are people really walking fast-paced here in New York? Yeah, that was my first shock. Like, where are they running to? Like, everybody's running somewhere, rushing in the morning, and all the time they are rushing, and there are so many people walking, in New York, Times Square. Oh my gosh, it was, we all have been somewhere where we look at stuff and like our jaws drop, like, what is this going on here? Like, you see certain things for the first time and just you are moved and astonished. Let's talk about it. Our culture defines who we are. It's our identity, and nobody wants to lose their identity, right? But the reality is, you've moved to a new place with a completely different norms, culture, customs, even if it's somehow similar to what you were used to, but it's not the same. So you need to adjust. I'm not saying that you should abandon your culture. No, not at all. Don't get me wrong. Especially older adults, our parents, when they move abroad, it's really so challenging for them to learn anything. They don't want to. They feel like, I'm so old for this, But, it doesn't mean that you have to drop your own culture or identity. Hear me out. No, the question is, why do you need to adjust? And your answer is pretty simple. Just as you would like somebody else to know and respect your culture, it's equally important to learn and respect the culture of your new home. It's about respect and acknowledgement, being aware of the customs of your new home. That's it. There are so many examples, and everyone has their own experience when they first moved abroad. In my case, in US, I will share my experience as a millennial from a culture that's completely different from Western culture. I'm talking about African culture versus Western culture, so you can paint the picture right now. My first shock was, it's not common to greet people. Like, let me give you an example. Where I'm from, when you enter a room full of people, you say hi, hello in a loud voice so you can greet everyone at once. And you would get responses or body language indicating that you are acknowledged. It's not the same here though. Nope. Maybe it depends on the setting and where you're going to, but in my experience, the first time I entered the classroom, for example, I greeted everyone with a hello, like loud, hi. Surprisingly, everyone was so busy on their electronics, computers, phones. Nobody responded to me for a moment, like a really long, big moment of my life. I got a little bit frustrated, like I asked myself, did I just do something wrong here? Later on, years later, I'm joking, a moment later, somebody responded to me in the corner. I didn't even see her, but it was a female voice. They said hello back, but I still felt like I did something wrong or weird. Well, yeah. Let me give you another example. You might have a neighbor, pretty normal. You live in an apartment complex, across, next door. You see your neighbor every single day, but they don't necessarily greet you. They don't even make any eye contact. Or later on, because you probably go back home at the same time and you encounter them in the hallway, then you're gonna have to make some eye contact at some point. But it doesn't mean that they're gonna look at you or, pay attention or greet you. Nope. And please don't take it personally, because some people are really social and will probably greet you with a simple hi, then move on, nothing else. Or that plastic smile, like, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. There's this quick smile that is not really deep that people abroad do. I call it plastic smile. I don't know where I got that from, but yeah, they do that, and you think it's a deep smile. You keep smiling while they are done, like seconds. The smile is gone already. Yeah, culture shock. Let's talk about it. So many things to share here, but it would take forever to go through all this stuff, And I've learned the hard way that it's okay if they don't greet me. For instance, if you go to a Catholic church, during the part where people shake hands and they are supposed to say to each other, peace be with you, but people next to you might not do that with you. They might wave at someone behind you or just next to you, shake their hands, but not yours. And that's just how it is. I could give you many, many examples, but it would take so many episodes to go through that. The point is, I feel like we just need to learn and observe, And I look forward to hearing from you guys, your experiences, and give me your, perspectives on this matter. So let's connect and share to help each other understand and respect the fact that we have to adjust and observe how things work here. And it's even better to ask questions once you make friends, which I'm grateful for. Should I say her name? Hi, Lauren Lefebvre. She's now a mom. I can't forget how Lauren Lefebvre walked me through my anxiety and frustration during my first days in class. She helped me. So having those type of friends, there are some good people there who would respond. There's no stupid question, because if you don't ask, then you're gonna feel weird about things. I hope, Lauren, you listen to this podcast. You were just like an angel to me. Thank you. So keep in mind, I will be translating some of these episodes slowly. I would like to reach more people. And yeah, just do what you have to do, but observe, listen, see people's reactions and how things work here. That way it helps you to learn and improve in your everyday life. Thank you for listening to Your Story, My Inspiration podcast, episode 3. I can't wait to talk to you next time. Remember, I will be posting episodes every other week. So I'm excited to hear from you guys. And if you just arrived, if you just moved and you feel like you are really so overwhelmed, frustrated, you don't know what to do, let me remind you, it's okay. We've been there, and it can be annoying, it can be really frustrating to feel that way, but it's just temporary. You're gonna get used to it. Just do your best, learn. If you wanna go back to school, go ask for information, ask questions. It's okay to stop somebody. Some will respond, others will probably walk away, but it's okay. It doesn't hurt to ask questions. If you are in a store and you don't know where you can find things like the section for food, you can just ask. People out there are really so nice, they can respond. If they can't, you ask the next person. It's okay. Just breathe in, breathe out, and take a moment to just process everything, because it's normal. It's gonna take you time to get used to stuff, but it's okay. Well, take care of yourself. I look forward to hearing from you guys. And all right, bye.